across the morning sky. Feel what's on the wind. Find the perfect water and hope the day won't end. Tune into the outside from the inside once again. Listen to the thunder and watch an eagle soar. We call it living inside the great outdoors.
Happens.
Good morning. This is Joe Casawikulis. Listening inside the great outdoors. We're babbling over here, and the light goes on. You're on the air. You're listening to Inside the Great Outdoors on gonna be a beautiful sunny Sunday morning, and also in the studio.
This is Dr. Norm. Again, my clients used to call me Dr. T. I'm a retired veterinarian. And thank you for the privilege of your time this morning. And sitting across from me in a dazzling array
Man, talk about an
a
outfit.
Shirt and a half.
But it's about the size of a tent. But, man,
wow,
is that a pretty,
beautiful.
pretty shirt.
I got to go to the car and get my sunglasses.
The Sunday morning fashion plate that is
wow,
Carl Big Daddy
a
Beckham.
veritable fashion fishing
That's
icon.
right.
You should take a picture and put that on the. Woo! Is that a pretty outfit?
It's a walleye fall brawl
is that what it
sweatshirt I
is?
got from years ago that happened to be on top in the laundry basket.
Oh.
So that's how I pick my clothes.
Well,
Now you know the secret of how I'm such a fashionista.
Oh. And Doc has his Ohio State hat on, and his gray.
It's brown.
No,
gray.
I'm sorry, your vest is gray.
My vest is gray.
Gray, and you got the emblem. And I, by accident, have I have a Browns hat on, but I didn't realize that I have a kind of an orange shirt. And, beige pants. Anyways, as far as the fashion is concerned.
Fashion. That's us. We're all about the fashion here.
Yeah. Sure, but it's going to be...
And here's a fashion tip for everybody.
Okay.
Whether you're a hunter or just somebody that likes to go on hikes or...
Bird
watcher or whoever.
Yeah.
Fisherman even. If you're out, wear an orange hat. Wear a hunter orange hat. Let people know where you're at so they can see you.
Good idea, Carl.
And
yeah, baby.
Everybody will be safe.
Yeah.
Because of it.
It's
you don't just have to be a hunter to wear hunter orange.
Right.
Especially in the fall.
Yeah.
You know. Squirrel season's on. Deer's not a couple weeks
Early
away.
goose is on.
Yeah.
Or even a scarf of blaze orange would be good.
Yeah.
Anything. Any bright color just to make
Well,
yourself visible.
And even for traffic, going in the park, because there's people that do not like to observe the speed limit in the park.
They don't pay attention.
They can just fly. I drive in the park quite a bit, and especially coming here. Although luckily now it's dark in the morning, so that's the sad part. It used to be nice and bright. But
that's when the police officer is taking the report and standing over your corpse talking to whoever hit you. And they say, I didn't even see him. And you've got that nice blaze orange hat on, or a vest or something bright, this scarf.
Or that green. They got that green now.
That bright green.
Is good.
Yeah, because
the police will say, really? How fast were you going?
Yeah. Oh, they fly through that park. They'll
know,
get right
crazy.
on my tail. I mean, I got a stop once because they used to drive it a lot. And it was... it's so easy to do, So I calmed, so I'm definitely not speeding anymore. But you're right. Now even the people working on the roads are wearing that green now. Now that's must be the best, It was,
Well,
It's
it
the best.
differentiates them from the barrels, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, it's safety now. I don't know why people are in such a hurry. I guess I was maybe when I was younger, but it's not good. You know, I guess you should get. Oh, yesterday, neighbor down the street invited me to a clam bake. Oh my goodness.
It's that time of year.
Yeah. And they were so good. They were not tough. They were nice, small.
The little ones.
But he said they washed and they scrubbed everyone. He has a special scrubber
Mhm.
and two guy, no sand. Oh my goodness! And they had potatoes and corn. Everybody
Red potatoes.
No, the white.
Oh,
But I'm sorry, it's a white potato. But the yellow, but the small.
mm-hmm.
They were only about the size of the. Well, not that small, like half a softball, half or a half of a
Hardball.
hard ball. Yeah. And it was so good. So I
Mhm.
took, everybody has to bring some food. I brought deviled eggs, and it was so good. And I got to eat a whole bunch. They kept bringing me more, and they had clam chowder, and that was really good. But yeah, now's the time, fall. It's so. Is it the season that there are more clams, or is it just a tradition? Isn't it just a Cleveland thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It originated here, I
Yeah.
think, in this area.
I'm wondering why it's, I guess, well, clam
They're
bakes
cheaper.
is fall. Huh?
They're cheaper this
Oh.
time of year.
Oh, is that why they?
There's more of them.
Oh, okay. I've got to find. So I talked to Michael Bray because he said the Huron River is loaded with minnows at that. I need to get emerald shiners. I've got fathead minnows, but emerald shiners work so much better. And I don't know.
For freeze drying?
Yes, I do, and and for fishing, being freeze dried. And I used to be able to get them. There was a guy from New York that got him. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. He would net them in the Niagara River, and I remember when we would go fishing there. I mean, they're just jillions. Oh, just solid. And he would deliver to the
There were
areas.
Jillians?
Yeah.
What'd she do with them all?
Jillian?
Was she a
Yeah.
I think
mermaid?
she made,
Was he a merman?
She's a mermaid.
oh, jeez. Here we go. Right off the bat. Oh, good to see you
Why
smiling.
quit now?
Good to see you smiling.
Yeah. I'm
Um,
smiling on the inside.
oh, good. And so, but then they stopped them to be able to take them across state lines.
Mhm.
So that ended that. But I would get like whatever
Is
he
that
had left.
whirling disease or twirling disease or something?
It's not EHD. Is it EHD?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. Something like that.
Well,
VHS. That's what they're-
Yeah.
okay, because he would deliver, and whatever was
Viral-
left, they were live. He'd
Viral
bring.
hemorrhagic disease
Yeah,
or something.
VHS.
Yeah, I would
Viral
buy him.
hemorrhagic
at a-
septicemia. That's what it
The
is.
that-
trout disease, twirling disease.
Oh, yeah.
or whirling disease.
Yeah. So I would buy whatever he had, and I took lingerie bags, like made out of a netting, and I would take whatever he had, and we would dump them in these bags, seal them, lay them flat, put them in the freezer. Then I could take those and put them in the freeze dryer, the big freeze dryer. Well, why I use those? Number one, the water would come out, but as they freeze dried, they're like a block. But as they would freeze dry, I could tossle them around,
Mm-hmm.
expose areas that were stuck to each other, and freeze dry them. And I had so much. I still have the powder. So I thought I need to get them going again, because I sell quite a few of the fatheads. I always want to call them flatheads, and they're selling all over the country well, but I know these would work better even. So Michael Bray says the rivers are full. So I wrote to him, boy, I need to find a netter that I could buy his excess, because the good stuff I couldn't afford to buy and then freeze dry. It wouldn't be feasible. So he he got
I
me
don't know
hold
what
of.
kind of license you would need to commercially.
I don't know.
You'd have to.
There
ask
there
the
is
state.
one.
Yeah,
There is one because
it's a bait.
I remember dealing when I was. I had to have another license when I dealt with crayfish, and there is another license.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure, but he called me, but he's in Toledo. Well, to bring him back that far would be tough. He said I throw away probably 5 gallons a night. I said, well, I'd need more than 5 gallons to go that far. But he says, even within 2 hours, he said they start going. You got to dealing with them, So I'm going to talk to Shines and see who's the netter, because he said there is a netter in Cleveland that throws a bunch away. So that would be feasible. I just don't know. I'd probably have to go when he's done netting, which will probably be in the middle of the night. But it would be worth it. But I
thought Mike used to net.
Well,
them.
that's what I thought.
I thought he used to. I don't know if he does that anymore. Or
Yeah,
not.
so I'm gonna have to call him and see. But I called and he was off already.
Mhm.
But so I need to get that, and then I'm gonna have to experiment. I don't know how much control I have with the freeze dryer I have to be able to do, because I got to do it slow so they don't shrink. I want them to look good, and you don't want them because you could do them, but if they're all shriveled up, that wouldn't be good. So I don't know, but that was nice of Michael Bright trying to help me out there. But so that's another project working on, and the with my other project for the deer hunting with the pads, that the tubes. Somebody suggested, why don't you just sell a pack of refills? Thought, ooh, that's a good idea. So I got that going, and then I'm taking those, and I'm also soaking them in shrimp, because I did catch a 2 raccoons this week, and the one raccoon went in the trap that had the shrimp oil soaked in the tube. Hanging in the back, so we'll see.
They're probably looking for more protein now rather than
probably
the sweets.
starting, yeah. But then I was thinking, I put one out there, but no raccoon has been around. I did take one and I infused it with apple scent, which is nice and sweet. Now the other thing I probably need to see, I don't know.
I wonder if the woodchucks would like the apple scent, or the apples.
Oh yeah, that's a
thought.
That's a
you
thought.
have to ask your friend.
Yeah, ask him, because
Mr. Ham.
When I talked to Chris and I said, I got this raccoon. He's trap shy. He says the next secret is take maple syrup. Well, the cheap. You wouldn't want to use the good stuff, and put some in the back, but then make a long trail of it, like 10 feet. And the sweet.
You'd probably catch yourself in that trap.
I made moose meat with onions, and those didn't get burnt. So I got to try the potato thing again with my burnt. Oh, what a can of worms that opened up last week with frying onions,
and cutting onions.
Yeah, I guess there's just no.
Don't make grilled cheese.
Why?
Burn that. Ugh.
Oh, I don't burn grilled cheese.
You have to cut the cheese first.
Oh, jeez.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Well, going to be a nice day. It's been kind of calm, hasn't it, been on the lake yesterday?
Yeah.
Saw pictures of nice, calm water, and
It was nice yesterday.
And I think it's going to be again today. We need some moisture.
We went out. It was a funny day, though. The wind was blowing from the south kind of hard.
Yeah.
And then it was supposed to come around at noon and blow from the northeast. And it did. It was kind of there were tons of fish in close.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But they would not hit nothing. We
Really?
finally I caught 2.
How big?
One was 23 inches, and the other one was like 18 inches.
So you had a couple good meals.
We had one good meal.
Yeah.
My wife and me, we just scarfed them up.
Oh, yeah.
We deep fried them, and then my son stopped over, and he ate the rest.
Okay, well,
Funny
we'll
how
talk.
the kids know when the food's done.
I know,
They just pop
he
out of
smelled him
nowhere.
from Brunswick,
Yep.
and he came right over.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll take a break. You're listening to Inside the Great Outdoors. We got lots to talk about, and we'll do more when we return.
Do you enjoy a good story about hunting or fishing? Then you need to get your hands on Tales from the Trails, the real-life adventures of Castaway Coulis. Take a journey around the world with Joe as he recounts some of his best hunting and fishing trips, from Africa to Alaska, from behind the Iron Curtain to Australia. You can share in his memories through the book, complete with pictures to take you on the journey. It's a trip back in time looking through the eyes of an outdoors legend. Order your copy today on Amazon or at castaway.com. That's castaway with a K.com.
Whether you're a novice or a well-seasoned angler, if you want that extra edge in catching more fish, you want one of the many species of Kodiak scent. Made from real bait fish, Kodiak fishing scents are made from pure freeze-dried bait. Freeze-drying enhances the scent considerably, making it the most potent fishing scent available to the fishermen today. It comes in many flavors, including shad, crayfish, salmon egg, and the most popular, minnow. Add the paste to your lures, it really sticks. And when a fish hits, it doesn't let go. And if you use tube jigs, try the tube injector. This handy syringe is made especially to be inserted into a tube jig. Kodiak fishing scents are now available online at castaway.com. That's castaway with a K.com. If you want to catch fish, you want Kodiak from Coulis.
Thanks for listening to the Inside the Great Outdoors podcast. If you have any questions, comments, or stories you'd like to share, shoot us an email at jcoulis@castaway.com. That's Castaway with a K. We'll share your comments with our audience on the following week's show. Thanks again for listening to Inside the Great Outdoors.
Welcome back. Listening to Inside the Great Outdoors. I got a note from a guy wanted to order. I sell the DVDs for taxidermists, and I have one on. Well, I have about 5 on alligators. So he wanted to buy the one on. He wants to just do the head, and so card didn't go through. So I called him, and he called back, and yeah. I know why it didn't go. He said, I just got a new card yesterday. But I don't have it with me. But I think I know the numbers. I thought, what? So he rattles all the numbers, 16 digits, the date, and the code. He got it, the day before. I says, when I had a Cabela's card, I memorized the numbers because the first was 4,300, 8,800, whatever, and then I only had to remember. I says, how could you remember all of those numbers? Oh, well, I work for the Navy in intelligence or security or something, and I have to know long strings of numbers. But to rattle those numbers off on a card he got the day before, that was amazing.
Some people have photographic memories like that.
Oh, my God.
And some are with numbers, some are with pictures. You know, some people are just amazing at what their brains can do.
Yeah. That was astonishing. I mean, if you had it for a while, but to rattle them all off, and he saw it the day before, but that's what he does all the time. But still, that was amazing. I have a real good friend. His hearing is, as I can't believe.
I have a real good partner like that.
Yeah. So
I bet
I remember
Carl does too.
we're out in the
Yeah,
field.
sometimes.
We were in the
It's
corn.
funny because with mine, it's she has a gift of hearing just what she wants to hear.
Radar.
Selective.
Selective hearing.
Yeah. So we're in the cornfield, and working on a machine, and a little nut flips up in the air and into the corn. He said, "Oh, I heard it land." I said, "What?" "Yeah, it's. I know where it landed." And he found it in a cornfield. It's little quarter.
Oh yeah.
And then,
I heard a nut this morning. I know where it landed.
yeah, where?
Right next to
Where
us.
you?
To my left. To my left.
To my right.
As I spin around. So, and then
It's a
he
foolish
dropped.
nut.
Yeah, something else fell, and he hears it land in the grass. Now that's pretty. Then he told me
He probably didn't shoot much as a kid, you know.
no, but he's afraid of chickens. He's getting better, but he's afraid of chickens. Why? Well, I never was around him. Getting better, but yeah, that's unbelievable. But that really kind of got me with that guy to run those numbers off. Whew, boy. Now I could see like I had a card for a long time, but when you get it the day before, it you know. But anyway, so I was. Oh, I wanted to ask you this before I forget.
What?
So there was 9/11 this week. Okay.
Yes.
And there's shootings and all of this, and so I know it's not with cats, but I know it's with dogs because somebody will lose their dog and they don't see him for 3 years, and the dog
Oh yeah.
How did that affect so many dogs that their buddies didn't come home, or even now somebody does that affect a dog when they lose their master?
I think it does to a certain degree.
Yeah.
You know, I think, you know, I had one dog, I remember it was in Parma. And it was an older gentleman had this dog. It was a German Shepherd. And, you know, he had it kind of as a semi-guard dog to protect him,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And that dog was really attached to him.
Yeah.
And, you know, it didn't like many people, but it liked me for some reason. you
Kind of
know.
like, well, no, Barron was, but you liked Barron because you said he was good.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But he
Go
was
ahead.
okay with me. you know.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
And I think he kind of knew me, you know.
Yeah.
And
And
so-
Barry, he knew. Remember when he came the first time, and he really loved Carl.
he liked Carl.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Carl smells like a donut, you know.
Oh, that's why.
That's why.
Okay.
It's my animal magnetism.
Oh, okay.
But I remember, you know, he had something on, or he died in the house, and the
Ooh.
police couldn't get his corpse out of the house because
of the dog.
The dog was protecting him.
Whoa.
And they went through his papers and they saw that I was the veterinarian. They called me
Really?
and I says, "Oh, I'll come over and get him. I think he, you know, I
Wow.
was really young then." And I said, I'll come over and get him. I think he'll recognize me, you know.
Yeah.
And I came over and got him. The warden couldn't get him out. She just couldn't handle the dog. And I didn't, you know, they'll noose him and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But and
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't want that to happen. So
No.
I said, I'll come over and get him. I think he'll remember me. And I
Yeah.
knew its name and everything. And I knew this elderly gentleman.
Yeah.
And I went over and got the dog. And everything worked out well. Then, you know, we took him to the shelter.
Boy, I
and
never
that
thought
was
of that
Yeah.
happening.
But that happens. you
Yeah, I
know.
can't imagine. But,
But-
I just was thinking about that, and I was kind of sad losing Barron,
Mhm.
and to think about the dogs that their master
Mhm.
never came
Well,
home.
some get really attached to their
Oh,
their
yeah.
owners, you know.
Yeah.
And you know they can recognize, you know, their owners if they're gone for a while.
Yeah.
I think, you know, through vision, but also through smell, they can smell.
They
them.
show a lot on the internet, and the guy will come in, and the dog will see him, and
You know, you'll have 5 people lined up and go right to his owner. You know.
yeah, but so they find the dog 3 years later,
Mm-hmm.
and some of them just run to it, but
Mm-hmm.
others are like afraid, okay, and don't know him and stuff, and then when they get close where they could smell him, then boom,
Mm-hmm.
man, they just turn into a
It depends on the degree of attachment. Too.
okay. But you think it does affect them they're.
I think so.
I can't say they're sad, but well, in a way they're sad when. But I was just
Probably.
thinking about that with 9/11.
I think, we know a lot about animals and we don't know a lot about animals.
Yeah.
And I think some of our emotions are too much anthropomorphized to animals and some aren't.
Yeah, right. And that's why I didn't know how I wanted to bring it up, but because, they have feelings, but they're not human, and you have to realize they're not human, but I
And
just
some
thought
humans
about that.
don't have feelings and they're not human. So
Yeah. Now,
the way we got
cats,
to look at it.
cats aren't as, I don't know what the word is.
They're a little more to
Aloof.
themselves.
Yeah, but I was thinking about that. Boy, there had to be a lot of sad. Well, even now, all these shootings. The dogs. Where's my guy?
Yeah.
So, but anyway, we got to get to the phone lines here. Good morning, Jim. Hello, Jim.
Doctors,
How's it going?
I was down at the Mohican Wilderness Festival,
Oh,
okay, and you mentioned dogs, and this dog would just hate me. I was up by the cabin, up above stage there, and this dog wanted to go home with me. It had a blue eye and a brown eye,
mm-hmm.
and he would not let me go. I mean, it was amazing. But anyways, I did get a chance to talk to little Roy Lewis. He's an elderly little guy, short like Dr. Norm. And he gave me a banjo lesson. I picked his banjo. And amazing guy. I said, well, that's just not the way I do it. I do it with other fingers. I don't use those two, and I use these two. And, and different strokes for different folks. But here's what he told me to tell you, Joe. He says, I'm so old I can remember rainbows being black and white.
Okay. He's got a good memory then. He's got a vivid memory.
Well, I had a great time down there.
Good.
And see, there was something else. The bugs are. I didn't see one lanternfly down there.
I saw video of these yellow jackets attacking the lanternflies, like 2 and 3 on one lanternfly.
Wow! But it's all walnut. It's Walnut Valley. I mean, it's like there's nothing but walnuts down there and cherries, and every now and then you get a little fluff of wind.
Well,
and
maybe
you got like thousands of leaves coming down. Like it looked like something out of the a scary talk. You know, I mean,
yeah.
But
well,
anyway.
they're lucky. They're lucky they just haven't gotten there, and there's probably no railroad tracks around or something. They're not everywhere, but where they are, they're a problem. And hopefully, this with the yellow jackets, they'll find something to predate on them. And
so, Dr. Norm, I did run into somebody that scolded me for liking what JFK Jr. is doing. He says, you got to be an idiot.
see,
He doesn't have any doctor. He doesn't have any doctor credentials. I says, well, he's asking questions. Don't you know? So I had a great time.
good,
And,
good.
the river was very low, very, very low.
Yeah, low.
It's
low,
dry
really
as
low.
a bone.
Everywhere.
You could dry a bus.
And all week it's going to be dry.
Yeah.
I remember when they were pulling buses out of there with a tractor.
Whoa. Wow, cool.
Well,
Okay.
that's a good suggestion. If any of you guys putting your boats in, and your out drives are low, in some areas that river, I would say, is down probably 6 feet. So,
Whoa.
So be careful.
Wow.
I mean,
Well, this guy that when I went out fishing the other day, Wednesday or whatever it was, he says, I haven't been down here in about 30 years. But where's the end of the ramp? I don't want to get in, stuck my my trailer into the mud.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you got to be careful. It was low. I think we went on Wednesday, and we haven't had any water, since
Now
Wednesday.
you're talking Rocky River.
I'm talking Rocky River
Yeah.
ramp.
Yeah.
And
Where
right
did you-
right off the ramp there, that water was only like 2 feet deep.
Whoa.
And you could see the bottom.
Yeah.
And we didn't catch any walleye, but we had like 5 catfish,
Wow.
Oh, really?
big ones, and
Yeah,
a couple of them look really good. Where
Good,
they?
good,
Hey,
okay.
Katie,
All right.
Gotta
well,
go?
We
Okay.
got to go.
Okay.
Thanks,
Take
Jim.
care.
Bye.
Good. All righty.
See ya.
See ya. Okay, and that will take a break. You're listening to Inside the Great Outdoors, and we'll return.
If you leave me now, you'll take away the biggest part of me.
Are you ready to catch the big one? Introducing Kodiak Fish Attractant Catfish Bombs, your ultimate secret weapon for a successful fishing trip. Designed with fishermen in mind, Kodiak Catfish Bombs release an irresistible scent that draws catfish in from miles away. Just toss it in, wait a bit, and watch the action unfold. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, these bombs are hot stuff. Perfect for the weekend angler or those late-night catfish excursions. Watch your catch rate explode with Kodiak Fish Attractant Catfish Bombs. Available online at castaway.com. That's castaway with a K.com. Thanks for listening to the Inside the Great Outdoors podcast. If you have any questions, comments, or stories you'd like to share, shoot us an email at jcoulis@castaway.com. That's Castaway with a K. We'll share your comments with our audience on the following week's show. Thanks again for listening to Inside the Great Outdoors.
Welcome back. Listening to Inside the Great Outdoors. Nice. Boy, the trees are really turning, being so dry. It's, wow. It's dryness, and it's going to be dry all week. And, boy, we need some moisture. I looked at the Indian corn. I mowed 3/4 of it down, the one field. There's just nothing. I saved some. Maybe I'll get some stalks. No corn. The other little field, none but nutsedge just took over. So that was a disaster. But hopefully with these new fishing products I got going with the saltwater market and maybe getting the emerald shiners, forget the Indian corn. I'll go to some Roundup Ready.
Calico
spray.
corn.
What?
Calico corn.
Calico.
Native American
Yeah.
corn.
Guardian corn.
No, Cleveland Indians. So I'll devote so much. When you spend, I can't believe we spent 2 days walking the cornfield with a weed whacker, trying to cut weeds down in between the rows. It did no good.
Yep. Could've
In
told you that.
90-degree weather, but I did go to cardiologist this week. Wes?
You get a
Yes.
thought in your head, and it doesn't matter.
Okay,
you
you're right.
gotta
You're
do
right.
it.
You're right. Go
Yeah.
ahead. What did I do?
Nothing. You walked your cornfield mowing weeds, and it's not going to do anything. It's too late. The weeds are grown.
Yeah.
You got to pull them out by the root.
Well, with the weed
If
whacker,
you're weeding,
with the weed whacker that I have, it's a walk behind,
Mhm.
the one of them, and you dig up dirt. I mean, you got rid of the roots.
so
It
it's
was
a dirt
just-
whacker.
But in between the corn stalks,
Mhm.
we couldn't get in there, and that was
Exactly.
the problem.
Exactly.
So next year, something different.
That's why you got to plant with the Roundup Ready
Yeah,
stuff.
but
because that's
unfortunately,
the-
they don't have Roundup Ready Indian corn.
There you go.
Native
So-
American corn.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Cleveland Indian corn. too.
Calico corn.
Yeah. But so I went to the cardiologist, and she gave me a good bill of health. Said that's good.
That's the
Everything.
worst thing they can do. Then
That's
you
right.
walk out this door and you drop dead.
Oh
you know?
yeah.
That's right.
Well,
I went to the Had my heart scan this week too.
Oh, and do you have one?
I have one.
Wow. How's it doing? Is
Still
that
beating.
the CTA scan?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I got to get one.
Scan was nothing.
I forgot.
It's
Is that
nothing.
where you just lay on your side, Nate?
No.
What?
They put you in the tube and zip you and
Oh,
take
that-
pictures of your heart.
So it's a short thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Because she
It
said.
was no big deal.
Oh, good, because I have
But-
to get that. She said, you didn't get a CTA.
The
Oh.
results are the bigger deal. So
Oh, well, that's true. Did you get them?
yeah, I'm just waiting for tomorrow when my doctor calls and says, "Quick, get to the ER."
No, did you?
So- He might. I don't know.
Well, did you
My
look at
numbers,
My
my score is very high. So
oh,
it's because of my all of my factors.
oh.
So yeah,
Uh.
that's
Well, hopefully it'll be good.
it is what it is.
Yeah. Well,
No enlargement or anything like that.
oh,
so
good. Because I know I have one valve that's
It just shows you.
lagging or
It just shows you
something.
what
You might have a little squirt
High-
nitro valve.
high risk.
yeah. That's I think what I have.
shows you
something
what
like that.
risk
Oh,
you are for
Yeah.
heart
oh,
related events. So
oh. But I
I got a stent or two.
Oh, you
I-
do.
Yeah.
I may need those. I don't know. They'll probably
Oh,
do.
I hope. Well, I hope I
They'll
don't.
probably say you're not allowed to eat any food, or
You can't have any ample turnovers.
it's true.
Before you go.
You can't have any, and you just
Can't have anything.
No,
What do you mean?
You can't eat anything.
Oh, that day.
No,
no.
forever.
Yeah, forever.
If your scores are high,
It's
you got to
too
get the
late.
score down. It's
Oh,
too late for you.
It's too late. He
So
already
you
ate
gotta-
that apple turnover.
You gotta no fried foods, no sugar, no
Really?
salt, no coffee, no nothing.
I did tell my doctor about that Redmond salt, and she said, it is salt. And I said, yes. I said, but what I've been using it quite late, a good 2 months
It's
maybe.
still salt.
Yes. Okay. But you got to have salt. And she agreed. And I said, okay, my numbers, my
Blood pressure.
blood pressure is decent, and I've been using it.
Mm-hmm.
And I says, I don't use it, doesn't, because how it tastes, I don't have to use as much. So, yes, I'm having salt. And she agreed you have to have some salt to absorb the magnesium. And it's working because that's what I wanted to see.
Mm-hmm.
Since I've been using it quite a while, and I'm doing okay.
I can tell she's not happy with you
Why?
because you're using salt.
No, but you have to have some salt. Okay,
You
and
get
if-
salt,
salt
in
in everything.
everything you eat.
right. She said,
Except, I'm going to talk about zucchinis later.
oh,
There you go.
the main
Zucchini's
thing
good.
what she said, the worst thing she says is rotisserie chicken, which
I like rotisserie.
I just have it very seldom. But here's the other thing: if she
You know
was going
why? They soak that rotisserie chicken
Oh.
in salt.
Brine.
They brine
Oh.
it.
Salty
That's why
water.
it's so good.
oh,
Then
okay.
they coat it with the salty,
Oh.
spicy
Why? But she's
concoction.
But the numbers are good, and she's happy how I'm doing, and I'm using salt. And as long as I keep using the same amount, but then there's the other factor in. If she was going to say something, I was going to say there is such a thing as quality of life. You can't go through life suffering, as long as you're not killing yourself. But I was happy. I'm using salt, and the amount that I'm using
well,
is
most people, unless you're really pouring the salt,
yeah.
it's not the salt you add to things that's the problem.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the salt in the foods
Well,
you eat.
It's
Like
the
if
you eat-
prepared food.
If you use processed foods a lot,
right.
Yeah,
if you eat a lot of
Prepared,
white
yeah.
bread, and if you eat a lot of frozen dinners,
Right.
and
If you eat
Well,
out a lot.
if you eat out
See,
in
number one,
restaurants
I
a lot,
don't eat out. Number two, I quit goose liver. I quit lunch meat.
you
I
burn
quit.
out a lot of your salt.
Yes.
in your-
Lunch meat
in
is
your
my
good.
diet.
That's a good thing to quit because
Yeah.
it's loaded
Yes.
with salt.
I quit popcorn, potato chips, so I quit a lot of the things
that have salt.
that have it. So then I can have salt on my sweet corn, you
Nope.
know, or on
Nope.
my potatoes or whatever.
No.
So,
No.
yes.
No.
Yes, yes, yes. You can say all you want. Quality of life.
Don't
So
yell at me.
anyways,
Carl just likes
Don't yell
to
at
say
me.
no.
I know he likes to say no. Good morning, Joan. You got some sense to this conversation. Oh, it helps if you push the button.
Speaking
Good
of
morning,
sense,
everyone.
Hey.
Listen,
How's it
I
going?
have stopped everything that these doctors tell me to do,
Yeah.
and I'm so fat.
And you're
I
what?
mean, I don't eat. No, the fat likes me.
Oh,
Walk dogs. I do all kinds of stuff.
why are you
And-
chubby?
No, I'm 5'7", but I'm built like my dad.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
but anyway, the reason I called is an
Yes.
observation I've made in nature.
Okay.
The birds save their energy to migrate and they stop chirping, but they are just dead silent lately. I mean, there's
You know,
not even
yeah, you know, you're
there's
right.
not itty bitty little whoop. No, I sit out there and it's like, where's the cardinal? Where's the blue jay arguing
Yeah.
with the blue jay?
Yeah.
There's nothing. Even those little ones that have one note that I think go away because all they chirp is one note. They're not even making any sound. So I'm wondering if we're going to have a cold winter because they must be saying, hey, let's get out of here because it's going to be cold. I don't know what they're saying, but it's weird to not hear any
Yeah.
birds
Yeah.
chirping. And I tried it in different spots. I went to the valley and sat there
Huh.
on the bench.
I'm not seeing many, although I don't have a bird feeder out.
Well,
But
I think that virus nailed a lot of the birds.
Yeah.
Even the geese. You're not seeing as many geese
yeah,
as we used
but
to.
I'm not seeing the birds like.
No,
No.
I don't know
But
what they're
at
doing.
this time of the year too, they're not as territorial. They're pretty
Yeah.
much done with their breeding,
with-
so they're
Yeah.
not territorial.
Yeah.
So
But
they're
I
not
mean-
going to be calling as much. And you usually hear the birds again in the morning, stating their
Yeah. Well,
territoriality.
usually when you're
Or
in the
now
tree
you're not hearing
stand,
them much.
then that's when you hear this stuff. And of course,
You know
nothing
what
was
I've
it.
been hearing are owls for some reason.
Really, I'm not.
You, Carl, have you heard many owls in the morning? Who?
I knew.
I saw some warblers yesterday when I was
did you?
fishing. There was a whole small flock of about 10 palm warblers that were
Oh, I'll be doing.
jumping around on the rocks at Mosquito at the causeway,
Oh, wow, that
picking up little bugs and stuff that were there.
Well, let me just
still
ask
bugs buzzing around.
about those bugs.
Yeah.
That they, that this other guy's always crying about.
Yeah.
If a bird because they said birds are starting to eat those. I looked up,
Yeah.
like, who else is eating them besides bees? And birds are eating them.
Good.
And I am hoping they're not getting sick from eating those.
Yeah.
And I also feel that bug could possibly be related to the grasshopper. Because you try to step on some of them, and they're like, whoop, they hop. Just
Oh, yeah.
like,
they're the
like
they're the largest, one of the largest leaf hoppers in the. It's a type of leaf hopper.
leaf. Okay.
Yeah, it's just a
Oh,
different. It's a different. It's similar to a grasshopper, but it's,
Yeah.
Well,
they sure do jump though, don't they?
Yeah, I try to step on some of them. Once in a while, I get a good crunch, but they're beating me out. Most of the time, they're sorry, and they just whoop, they're gone.
Yeah. Wow.
If you pay me $5, I'll give you $300 back. If you bet it's going to be a cold winter.
Oh.
Okay.
It was a cold morning.
Yeah, cold week. It's been cold.
I'm
40,
joking.
42 one night, 40 morning, 148, 50 this morning. So good. Well, we
Yeah.
appreciate your call. You always
Anyway,
bring some sense to the show.
And you bring
All right.
some humor, too,
Yes.
to the show. We
All
like
right.
that.
We like it.
Thanks, Joan.
Oh,
Thanks, Joan.
she hung up. I didn't have to hang up. Yeah, the nature's way of controlling things that are maybe getting a little out of hand. So between the birds and the
And the bees.
we'll keep things.
You know, it's
Is that
Usually when I heard about the birds and the bees, it wasn't about eating bugs.
It wasn't?
No.
Oh, okay. I can imagine. All right, we'll take a short break and we'll be back.
For those that fish Lake Erie and are used to fishing with Dipsy divers, I think they've got to try my diver, Castaway's magnetic diver. And what's so neat about it, it's a magnetic release. So you don't have to fight. But the problem with the regular Dipsies is that they'll trip. You got to bring them in.
Or sometimes they won't trip.
Or they won't trip. This is a magnetic release, so you let it into the water, and as it has slack, it falls and it sets and then dives. And then when a fish hits it, it trips it, comes to the surface and comes in. But the neat thing about it as well is you can fish with it. You can trip it. You can let it come up through the water column. You can reset it. So it's a great way to get a bait down and away from the boat. So it's Castaway's magnetic diver, but it's something if you're a troller you need to look into. It's a great product and a great way to make fishing a lot easier and a lot more productive. Order yours today.
Are you ready to catch the big one? Introducing Kodiak Fish Attractant Catfish Bombs, your ultimate secret weapon for a successful fishing trip. Designed with fishermen in mind, Kodiak Catfish Bombs release an irresistible scent that draws catfish in from miles away. Just toss it in, wait a bit, and watch the action unfold. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, these bombs are hot stuff. Perfect for the weekend angler or those late-night catfish excursions. Watch your catch rate explode with Kodiak Fish Attractant Catfish Bombs. Available online at Castaway.com. That's Castaway with a K.com. Thanks for listening to the Inside the Great Outdoors podcast. If you have any questions, comments, or stories you'd like to share, shoot us an email at jcoulis@castaway.com. That's Castaway with a K. We'll share your comments with our audience on the following week's show. Thanks again for listening to Inside the Great Outdoors.
Welcome back. Listening to Inside the Great Outdoors. A beautiful morning. Sun's out, calm. It's going to be interesting with this dry weather, and boy, the way the leaves are changing and falling, and boy, I don't know, and it's still September. But this week, Wednesday, my new 1-hour podcast will be starting on Outdoor Radio Network, which this show is also plays 6 days a week. And so mine will be, so I've got the first one in the can and submitted, working on a second one, and I'm going to have a segment in the woods, in the field, and show my food plots. Well, I can't show, I got to explain, but talking about that, and memories around the campfire, stories, and going to have In the Blind when hunting season I start going out. Why you look on me like that?
Because
what did I
show people your food plots on the radio?
I said.
I know. I'm just thinking about it.
Oh, it is.
I could see you trying to.
It is difficult.
And then saying, "Why can't people see this?" And then calling Lenny and asking him for help.
Oh, no, I'll tell you, it is when you do it, it's, you really have to think about, like I was explaining something and see, you could see, and I thought, no, you can't see. So it's odd when you're doing because I recorded on my camera because the sound is so much better with the lavalier. Mm-hmm. And I also...
Is it a Cleveland lavalier?
Yeah, the Cleveland lavaliers. And because then I want to put them up on YouTube so I get a double use out of it. Mm-hmm. So it is, you really have to concentrate on how you talk. But yeah, so it's going to be a cool thing. So
where, there or here?
Both. But so it starts this Wednesday.
Did you get sore from working outside so much?
Yes.
Did you take your ibuprofen?
Yeah, I took my ibuprofen. No, I haven't taken much. And it was interesting because most of the time the blood pressure's low. So now what she wants, if you see one in the low, it's usually low mid 30s if it's high, or it's in the 1.0s, 7, whatever, or 121. That even taking ibuprofen can affect your blood pressure. I was surprised. And then she also says, if it is high, I want you to mark down what did you have the night before. Even if you're taking it tonight, what did you eat last night for supper? Because the foods can spike it up. But it used to be spiking into the high 140s. Now it's spikes into the low middle 130s once in a while.
What, your blood pressure?
Yeah.
Man, if mine goes under 180, I
What?
get grumpy.
Really?
No.
Oh. What is yours?
It varies.
Sure.
150 something over something.
Yeah.
I don't know the bottom number. It's
probably 80s.
It's in the normal range. Yeah.
Mine's usually,
it's high 70s
130,
into the 80s.
120
Yeah.
over
Sometimes
75,
it's lower,
80.
sometimes
Yeah, that's what mine is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, so it is difficult. You have to really concentrate, but it'll be fun to do. It'll be enjoyable.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I don't know what your idea of fun is, but
it's fun sharing what I get to do and see. I think maybe that's and gives me another thing to have to do it,
Oh, okay.
So I think that's why it's enjoyable. Maybe that's not the word, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's like this coming in, although I have to think about what to.
This is pretty, It gets harder and harder, doesn't it, Joe? Every morning, every Sunday.
Yeah. Especially what I'm going to get grief from you. But no.
We don't give you grief.
Oh, God. You don't know what grief is.
Well, I know what grief is.
Oh, I know what grief is, too.
Yeah.
We do.
I did see it earlier. It was by Mr. Kibler, I think, and I don't see it either. Did you find it?
No.
Huh. But yeah, it was very interesting how we'll find it here, how he talks about they had a program where they raised the eggs of walking stick. Like we had that bug.
Where do you get this walking stick eggs?
I don't know. He got a bunch of eggs, like a whole bunch, and they...
Don't they lay them up in the top of trees?
Well,
like an egg case thing.
Yeah. Like you'd find a praying mantis case.
Yeah.
Similar.
Yeah, so whatever they were able to get them.
You can buy them. You can buy...
Really?
Oh, can you?
Yeah, you can buy caterpillar egg or butterfly eggs.
Yes.
You can buy
Really?
I didn't know you could buy...
moth eggs. Muth eggs.
Huh. Well, he just showed they were releasing...
the Cecropia moths and Luna moths and things like that, and raise them from an egg to a caterpillar.
Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be good for a young kid to learn.
Yeah, I know my grandkids had those. They raised some butterfly eggs.
Yeah, that's
and
good.
they let them go. You can get painted ladies or whatever.
Huh. But it was interesting
Joe,
how
that's what you need to raise, some painted ladies.
I inadvertently...
From the House of the Rising Sun.
I brought in the house this little sack. Didn't know what it was, and I had it in the basement. It was praying mantis.
Praying mantises, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
They were all over the place.
Oh, my goodness, yeah. Oh, that's what's in that little sack. Oh, jeez. Luckily, it wasn't too bad. But, yeah, we've got to find it. But I know I saw it because I looked at it. And it was interesting how almost all, but I think he said 5 males and 4 or 5 females didn't hatch out of this bucket full. So we'll find it here somewhere because
for those things, a lot of times the conditions have to be just right.
Yeah.
Even the humidity. And
I can believe why you don't see them because the way they blend in. But for us to see that one was really cool because it was
The only reason I saw him, he was on the door.
Yeah.
And the doors here are glass. you
yeah.
know.
And then he was crawling
And
on
I thought I
Cuddle's
was
arm.
seeing
and-
something. I thought it was a piece of wood there.
Yeah.
See, my animal magnetism.
Yeah. Oh, you're just yeah,
A
sure.
magnet.
You're a sure magnet.
I'm a chick magnet. Let me go over to your chicken coop. And
Yeah,
I'm a
right.
tick magnet.
Yeah, I'm a tick
Yeah.
magnet too.
No, but
And
that was
ants and bugs and ticks and grasshoppers, and I was having the spotted lanternflies jump on me the other day.
Did you really?
On election day last week? Yeah, they were just hopping all over me.
Wow, I have yet
I'd
to
sit
see
there and
one.
go, pew, and
Yeah.
flick them off of me, and
I've
they were
yet to
landing on
see
my
one.
camera, and
Really?
oh yeah, they were everywhere.
Wow. Yeah, I
They're
have yet.
everywhere.
I have yet to see one. That's okay.
It's Hispanic Heritage Month this month. Did you know that?
No,
Did you?
September.
Yeah.
Support your local Mexican restaurant.
Yeah.
We went the other day for
Did you?
Mexican. It was really good. I love Mexican food.
I do too. I do too.
That's one food I don't. To me, it tastes a little dry, sort of.
Have you been to a good Mexican restaurant?
Yeah, I've tried. I just, whatever.
I really like it. My wife likes it too.
Yeah.
That's like 4% of our population in the state of Ohio,
Really?
Hispanics.
Hmm.
And
It's-
the
they-
cities
they-
have about
the food's
8 to 10.
delicious.
Oh, it's
I
delicious.
know that.
What's
know.
that?
The food's delicious.
I like it.
Yeah.
Me too. Lots of fresh vegetables.
Hmm. It's even better when you go
Beef.
to Mexico.
Yeah. It's really good.
It's
You
really
get
good.
some real Mexican food.
Yeah.
Like not like Chi-Chi's.
No.
Chi-Chi's is that prepared Mexican.
Americanized.
I
Yeah.
tell you, when we were in Mexico, we went duck hunting down there. Wow, the restaurants were really, really good, and it
Mm-hmm.
was different than the Mexican food here.
Yeah.
The plates were different. Everything was good.
Hmm.
The chicken was so good down there. Of course, it was wild chickens. They didn't soak them in a brine solution or anything. Boy, everything was so good.
Yeah, it's well, that's
But I
what
like all sorts. I was talking about food with one of the reporters I work with, and was it a reporter? Or was it somebody else? Who was I talking food with? I can't even remember. It all runs together.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a reporter. We were talking about different types of food, and all the different Chinese restaurants that are in Cleveland and Asia Town, and the different styles. You can get everything. You can get Vietnamese. You can get Chinese. You can get
Japanese.
You can get Japanese. You can get all sorts of stuff. We were talking about Indian food. We were talking about, Jamaican, like jerk chicken and all of that great stuff.
African
There's
food.
a lot
Yeah.
of different cultures that live here in our area, and they should
Polish,
be
Czech,
explored.
Hungarian,
Absolutely.
you name it.
The best place to do it is if there's a local festival,
And now's the time.
They have the sign up for the European festival,
Yeah.
or if they have the Polish festival, or the Puerto Rican festival, or you just go for the food, man. That's all you got to just go for the food.
Yeah,
Let's see,
okay.
this is the St. Mary's Magdalene European Festival at Byzantine Catholic Church.
September
27th.
27th.
Ethnic food, European bakery, beer garden, ethnic entertainment, and polka music.
It's
Okay.
Oktoberfest time. and-
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
boy.
Well, first hour's gone by. We got 2 more to go. We'll take a short break
Give
and
us
be
a
back.
call.